So a lot of Kamala Democrat shields came out. She paid a lot of people like Roland Martin. Plies allegedly was deleting pro-Kamala posts after Kamala Harris lost. Clapping the DL Hughley, download Hughley. It was a number of these dudes out here. Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley. Steve Harvey was rolling with Donald Trump the first time. And a lot of these old ninjas, they sold us out a long time ago. Especially the baby boomer generation, they sold us out a long time ago. Even when you go to some of these, when the big three had, with UAW, some of them had their contracts up. These old timers sold the current workers out for what's best for them. They looked out what's best for them. They didn't care what's best for the generation. And the baby boomer generation, they were able to get theirs, and they didn't care about, was it Gen X, whatever they didn't care about what they got. They left that generation nothing behind. I get Gen X, Gen Z, if I get Gen X, the older people. They left them nothing behind. That's the generation that was spoiled, and was selfish, and didn't leave us nothing, the next generation nothing behind. And, a lot of them old dudes did the same thing with them contractors up. They got theirs and didn't care if, the current workers got theirs, and guess what happened? They started laying off all these auto workers because the contract was too good for, was too rich for these companies. And what they're going to do is fire these people and bring in cheaper people, right? Also, by voting Donald Trump in, what they were going to do in the next, probably decade or so, they're going to move all them jobs overseas. And Donald Trump said, you move overseas, I'll put 100% tariff on you. Basically taxing the hell out their ass. So, Sean Vane, UAW president of the United States in Michigan, he led them astray. He gave them a bad deal, looked out for the old timers, and left the young people out to hang. And that's what Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, LeBron James, all the people that endorsed her, Kamala, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, all the people that came out and was supporting her, Roland Martin, going on people's pages that was anti-democratic party, this one, choose the couch, choose Republican, choose Cornel West, choose Green Party, independent. He was attacking them. Check out the music and entertainment playlist and the real one-on-one playlist. Hit the link tree. Check out the Patreon. Won't be disappointed for Game 89, right? Side things. So, what they did was, it's been what they doing. What they do in Hollywood. They sell out. They sell their people out. They buy in and they sell out. If you knew what they had to do to get into Hollywood, you wouldn't trust them for nothing. You wouldn't trust them for absolutely nothing. You wouldn't trust them for nothing. And now you got people, disassociating themselves from Kamala. People, deleting posts. Don't forget Uncle Luke. He was pro-Trump. He was anti-democratic. Got paid. Changed his opinion. A lot of these people in the community, they care about themselves. They don't care about us. They care about themselves. They sold us out a long time ago. And they talk about, Django from Steven from Django, that's them dudes. And when these dudes get low on funds, or you got the Diddy tape, whatever they holding over their heads, or we gonna expose you, they'll do anything to protect their legacy, to protect their image, because they got families. So you can't trust somebody that's compromised. Remember on the Boondocks when that chick, they thought, it was the end of the world, and that they had got food poison, but they thought it was the end of the world with the poisoning and all that stuff. And they was trying to get in the house. And Huey was like, y'all compromised. Don't let him in the house, Granddad. Granddad let him in the house, and Leonard bought the chicken. Because he said, I thought it was buffalo wing. I thought it was. And they got everybody sick inside the house. Yeah, you can't, when somebody compromised, you can't let them in your house. Especially if it's a disease and you quarantine. Same thing. Same thing. people are compromised. A lot of these people sold their back door, sold their soul. So if they sell their asshole, excuse my language, they'll sell their back door. They'll sell their self for fame. You think they're going to sell out their community? A lot of them people don't even believe what they saying. You know, and I understand black women being gullible. Come on, we already know what that is. But for black men to be gullible to this, for black men not to be able to research policies and economics and what they gonna do, that's crazy. You know, this black woman that O'Shea Du Jackson did a video on. She said, well, you ask any black man to say why they voted for Trump, they just say the economy and they don't explain why or how he's going to do the economy. Well, he's explained a number of times. They going to drill. They going to drill. Also, he's going to put tariffs on businesses that, you know, try to take that's overseas. Saving the steel mills, saving the car factories. He saved the steel mills the first time. Ask anybody in the industry. By taxing them, by not having businesses here, that keeps jobs here. Drilling helps with the energy. Yeah, we got to worry about the environment and all that, and that's the bad side, but it's the bad side to everything. But giving $25,000 in down home payments, how's that going to help black men or black women? It's not, because the majority of people that's going to get them $25K, it's not going to look like it was going to be the migrants and the immigrants. Also, he's going to open up a whole bunch of jobs to black people by getting rid of the immigrants. All them construction jobs that were, you know, that were held by, you know, Mexicans and all that stuff, he going to get rid of them. Them jobs going to go back to black men, brick mason jobs and all that type of stuff. So that's how he going to help the economy. And a lot of people agree with his conservative views. All that allowing, you know, kids to change what they want to be and all. No. All that preaching, all that in class, in school and all that type of stuff. And nobody want that indoctrination, man. If my kid want to be that, let that make them on their own. Getting rid of the Department of Education ain't always been around. Ain't been around that long either. Kids ain't reading at a good school, grade level. Everybody acting dumb, so he gonna put that in the local hands. But these the same women who don't do their research. How did she tell me, well, I'm late on my period, you know, are you going to help me get rid of the bad? I'm like, look, I don't want to do that, but hey, you know, that's your prerogative. You want to get rid of it? You know, it is what it is. I help you out. I can't tell. That's why I say, how my body, my choice, how's that an issue with me? How that an issue with me? Whatever I say, they going to do the opposite. They going to do what they want to do. So that wasn't nothing for me. Like, why am I voting on that? I have no power over what a woman do to her body. You know, it is what it is. So I'll be telling y'all, man, like, you know, Kamala wasn't doing nothing for us. She told her, I ain't doing nothing for black people. And that particular lady that O'Shea Du Jackson did a video on that's trying to be pro-black, she got caught with a white zaddy, with a brag. So yeah, they've been trying to sell us out. They've been trying to sell us out, and that's cool. But your indoctrination, you know, they ain't gonna affect me and what I'm representing and what I'm on, straight up and down. So I'm not listening to them. They compromise. Some of them was with Trump the first time. They going to the highest bidder. They sold themselves out just to be in Hollywood. And then when they can't handle it no more, then they send themselves to the upper room. Then they seem crazy. When they say go left and they want to go right at that point, then, you know, they act crazy. You sold your soul to the devil, man. You been compromised, so why don't listen to somebody that's compromised? Now y'all deleting posts, now y'all changing it. Y'all got paid off. And y'all should be ashamed. Y'all should be ashamed. Y'all should be utter ashamed that y'all sell y'all own people out like that. In my opinion, you should be ashamed. But you can't believe none of them. Pandering. The black women are the most easiest people to pander to, women in general. But they don't even understand, once you pander to women and you sent for women, they don't even find that attractive, bro. They just use y'all as leverage to try to turn the alphas or the conservative men into, you know, beta men. Like, no. Because real men who've been on that other side of the track, they know. They know that women mess with truly alpha masculine men. You know, so no matter how much you dog them out, you treat them good, treat them bad, or whatever, they gonna mess with the dudes that stand on their power, stand on their circle. On the internet, they give the dudes the attention, that pander and all that stuff. Okay, they may marry them, but secretly they sleeping with the truly alpha dominant dudes they feel alpha and they're attracted to. So pandering to women and all that type of stuff and begging like a 90s R&B album, like, man, that ain't gonna cut it, Jose. I found that out early. The dude who care less, or the dude that's nonchalant, the dude that's on this mission, he, doing his thing, that's the one they with. That's the one they find sway with. So, I continue to say about the whole situation. Do what you do, but don't listen to nobody that's compromised. Anybody that's trying to preach black power, but they taking they taking sponsorships from anti-black companies, how can you listen to them? Kind of like Dr. Umar, you gonna tell them that we need to marry black women, but you're not married to one. You gotta be the example if you're gonna be telling us to do something. Real talk. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Check out the Real 101 playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch. Like this talk. Check out the Patreon, especially free game 89 side of things. Hopefully y'all enjoy your holiday, man. I think I'm gonna put this up on Thursday. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Hit the link tree. Follow me everywhere. Peace.